Before I start, I just want to say that I've been coughing for like 1 month, so don't expect any miracles for my voice. By now you have probably heard about the miracle game called Raw, and I want to explain why I don't think it's possible to do this. Here you can see that they released a gameplay video. It's very easy to make a video like this. You just take different assets and then program them handling. A friend actually did this on a game called AQP City. Here you can see that he attempted this about the same thing all along. As you can see, it's pretty easy to do things like this, but the ambition that they are proposing here is impossible. Not even Rockstar Games can do all the things that they are proposing. We are trying to raise 79,000 and they raised 86,000, and we have, according to the updates, 3 people that's working on this game. This is the same resources that modders have for big projects like San Andreas Ivy, if you remember that, or any other project that converts a map to GTA. It's the same ambition. We are 3 people, and I don't believe they are trying to scam people, but I think they are trying something that they will never ever accomplish. This money here, it's not enough for anything. They need investors. They need a whole lot of investors for this, and they are using license models on the video, and that's a huge risk all along. So I lost my train of thought. I just want to say, don't back this yet, because we are never ever going to do this, and I'd be very shocked if they manage to pull this out. It's just a different assets that they have put together in a video. I have read several comments from people that are recognizing what assets are used for that video. So don't back this. I don't think it's a scam. I just think they are trying something that they are never going to accomplish. Not even Rockstar Games can do this. Let's watch the video and we'll see.
Somewhere out there, far away, a town where you could live.
These things are easy to do. You just set them up. It's not gameplay. It's scripted.
Work. Do business.
That's why they can't show it. This is all they show now, because that's all they have right now. They just have this. They don't have any living world or anything, and everything they are proposing here, it's impossible. We are trying to create a world that's controlled by everyone in it. You can build houses. You can start companies. You know that Battlefield has buildings that you can take down, but oh, I'm so bad at this. But it's not very advanced. It's scripted, and here they are saying that everything is dynamic. How are they going to make everything dynamic? How are they going to be able to have the world accept a new house? How are several people going to be able to build buildings or set up businesses in a world like this? How is it going to work? Like, what happens when there's no space left for anything. According to them, the game is going to start empty. No buildings, nothing is land. And they want players to build the world for them.
And can contribute to its
impossible.
operation. Buildings and stores constructed by players cost resources and run out of supplies over time. You can buy land and build your own house.
Like this is their dream, their ambition, but it's impossible.
Within town limits or elsewhere, wherever you want. Purchase whole islands. Play with luxury.
And how are
Concentrate
they
on
going to
yourself.
do this? Everything that they've done in this video, it's just several assets put together.
And improve your skills. Real life-based work and contract systems will help you gain a stable income. Service equipment with vehicles and work privileges
As you can see, they even removed the logos from the assets that they used.
are at your disposal.
It's just random
Find a
assets.
suitable job.
all
Make private
everywhere.
contracts with other players. Or execute high-risk state contracts. When it comes to power, there is
No game in this world exists like this, not at this scale. How are they going to do that with $86,000 and 3 people? How are they going to
no
do
one
that?
more powerful than a mayor. And each player has a chance to become one.
See, they are proposing that you can build things, you can
Expand and
see. How is that going to work? How are you going to do that?
improve infrastructure, provide electricity, build ports, hospitals,
See, you can build hospitals.
police stations.
This is the dream game.
Find new towns in
It's a
other
dream.
parts of the
That's
island.
all it
And
is.
don't ignore other players' needs, or things just might go crazy. Hire other players to form a dedicated team, and the sky is going to be the limit. In case you're not interested in government affairs, you can try yourself in business.
Like all that's left is being able to travel to space and different planets. That makes me think of No Man's Sky.
Start your own production by opening a factory.
And you see how they turned out.
Build a red
Unknown
warehouse to store
company that was supported by Sony. And you see how everything that they promised, nothing was done until several years.
goods.
No, several.
Everything
I
that
think 2
your
years
mind
after.
produced or captured.
And again,
Trade for your own
86,000
or other play.
from a team that no one knows about, and a company that I don't even know if they are a company. It's just 3 people that
Their stores,
might as well make
track demand
mods.
and deliver goods to car dealerships, gas stations, food shops, and other third-party marketplaces.
Like,
Find them.
I actually admire what they are trying to do, but they are never going to accomplish it.
Oil source. Start fuel production and open your private gas station. And don't worry about the land. There's plenty of space for everyone.
No. How is there plenty of space for everyone? How, even if it's as big as every game combined, how is every single change that players are creating supposed to go together? How?
From steep rocky mountains and dense tropical rainforests.
Like all this looks, it just looks like different maps and different vehicles that they just threw together.
To arid deserts and
Oh my
sandy
god, my
dunes.
throat hurts so much. And this, it's just
An
empty maps.
impressive, vast open world is available for your exploration.
Like, this is not gameplay, this is not something that they have put together. You can't set up a tent, you can't do anything, it's just random objects that they scare everywhere with animations. Like, you see how much they put together in this trailer. It's not something that they put together in the game, it's just something that they threw together.
Or air. Get into challenging situations and
Like, I would be shocked if it's anything else than just putting things together. I don't think there's any gameplay to be speak of in this, apart from this here. Just random driving. If they actually had more than this, they would show more of this. It's ambitious, I give them that, but it's not possible. I still admire it though. I don't blame people for dreaming big. I actually respect it. We are just showing random driving here. No sitting, no building things, just random driving, because I think that's all they have right now.
find a way out of them.
And all this is just put together and fake.
Players become friends or make enemies.
None of this is in the game right now, it's just things they put together.
In pursuit of income, you're free to choose your own way. Get things done unnoticed, or take the chance and go all in.
Nothing here is going to work right now. Like, how many players are going to be able to fit in this map? How are they going to do that? They want players to build the entire world. Games can't fit more than like 60 people, I think. How are they going to do that? Are they going to have multiple worlds with different I can't even imagine that.
Wanna play dirty?
And they are using licensed models for everything. They wouldn't risk that if they serious.
Be ready to face a heavy response from those players who want to...
Like, if they were serious, they would have really big problem. What does it say there? Does it say Ford? I don't know. It says, it's like they messed up the logo.
Maintain peace and order.
And here they removed the Chevrolet logo. And the Volvo logo.
Whether you prefer to play on your own or team up with friends, be on the side of the law or against it. You'll always have a way to succeed. Explore vast open world. Build your dream house. Trade and do business. Run for mayor. Serve the community. Hire or be hired for work.
This is the dream game. It's everything everyone dreamt of when it comes to GTA.
Do cargo transportation. Or
Like, how are they going to do that when not even Rockstar can do it?
just go nuts and live as an outlaw.
And that's been the frequently asked questions. La, 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 la. Yes, I think they need over $100 million. Sorry, that's pretty rude because I know how difficult it is to launch a crowdfunding campaign. I've actually done it myself. Again, I respect what they're doing, and maybe they are going to get picked up by some big company, investor or whatever, but still this is not going to be possible. Maybe something very limited to this. Maybe they get lucky, who knows. Open office, why would they spend money on that? They should spend money on more important things. Do we even have the experience to do all that? Word for everything, yeah. Again, I don't think they're trying to scam people, they're just dreaming way too big. I guess you won't be able to keep playing if you die. Oh. Okay. I don't see how they're going to do this. I'm not an expert, but I don't see how they're going to do this. And we are going to let players build things with resources. Oh, this is so ambitious. And let's see the comments here. I wish I could find the comment that someone said when that they spotted different assets that are from websites. I don't know. Sorry, I don't know what it's called. The website where you download assets. Again, I'm not criticizing them. I just don't think it's possible. Even though I said that like 50 times now, but it's impossible. That's all I can say for this. Like this money right here, it's not going to be used for anything, it's just going to be wasted. They are never going to finish this. The idea. See, the game begins on an island where there is nothing but vegetation. Players need to choose a governor. The governor must fund the city and begins development. So they want players to build sorry. They want players to build an entire city, an entire world. Everything. They want players to build everything. There's no game in this world that does that. Nothing is that ambitious. And here is a mission. If they worked for 2 years, why didn't they just use random assets from random websites? That's also very... I don't know the word for it. Something else that fishy. I don't know. Game starts on an empty island where there's nothing but... I have never ever in my life seen a game like that. Like, imagine Minecraft, but just a big city everywhere, gas station. I still don't see how they are going to pull this off. How many players are going to fit in this world? If we can fit 200 players in the world, how are we going to fit everything that the players are building? And what's going to happen is that world going to be those players only, and is there going to be hundreds of different worlds where players have permanent residence? I can't even imagine. What's going to happen with all the buildings and all the houses if a player just leaves the world? Is it just going to be in a filled world where no one can build anything? I've been rambling for way too long. This right here does not look at all like this gameplay video here. It doesn't even look close to that, so that's weird too. And for people that say that this is a modded GTA, if this was modded GTA you would see shine on this car unless they were using a matte paint, and why would they use a matte paint on every single car? According to them it's the Unity engine. And that's going to businesses too. Work, and you are going to be able to have different lines of work, like growing pot and being in the police force. This to me is impossible. Never going to happen. 400 square kilometers at the moment, and I have no idea what size that is, but I don't think it's going to fit every single player's building or whatever they do in this world. I still don't know what's going to happen with this world when a player leaves it. Is someone else going to tear the buildings down, or I wonder if these are even originally made maps or downloaded ones. I am really bad at wording myself, so excuse me for that, and I've been coughing for 1 month, so that's that too. And according to them they already have multiplayer, but this is all they have shown. Driving a truck through for an empty wasteland. And they are not mentioning that we are using assets from random websites, licensed vehicles. That's a big risk for them to use licensed models. I don't get what the point for this was. I think I've said everything I wanted. Don't back this if you don't want to lose your money, because you are never going to get this game. If you are lucky you're going to get this game, but severely limited and nowhere near what they are promising. And again, I respect what they're doing, and I wish them all the luck I can wish them. Maybe they get picked up by multiple investors, maybe they have a chance. But again, no one is going to be able to pull this off, not even Rockstar Games. Final steps. They are not that close either. Anyway, that's all I wanted to talk about. Back this game if you want to, but I seriously wouldn't do that. Again, I respect them, blah blah blah, like I said before, and I wish them all the best. But don't risk your money. Thank you.